So what is going up, guys? In today's video I'm gonna teach you a few simple steps for beginners and how to do them. So let's get started. So basically let's get started with the wall climb, because the wall climb is the easiest out of all of them. And so to wall climb you should be in this area, you know. It's the easiest area to practice in my opinion. So to wall climb you should get a good jump, okay? Should get a really good jump to this and just try to hold it, you know. You're gonna get it that it matches your wall. You're gonna get your hand matched to the wall, you know. Then when you get it matched correctly and you can hold a few seconds, you know. When you get it correctly, you're gonna try to push from sides and hold, push, hold, you know. Push, hold, 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 and you're just gonna move from side to side, okay? The movement should look something like this. Once you get that head down, you should practice that. I know it looks impossible, but you will get it sometimes. So, yep, just practice it and you will be alright. Now let's get to the other thing. So guys, the other thing is wall running. So wall running is a pretty hard technique, but it's really helpful, and it's hard but not that hard. If you get a thing of this, you should be alright. So wall running should start with wall climbing, because wall climbing is helpful to start it. You should start the wall climb like I teach you before. So wall running is working like wall climb. You should match your hand to the wall. Match it to the wall like this person. And we should go to another step. So that's the other step. You kinda wanna push up when you're doing this. So let's say I'm right there. I kinda wanna push up. If you think you're gonna fall, so you can wall climb. You see these things, you can go. If you think you're kind of falling, you just go to the other one. So it's kind of the head of basics of rolling, but if you want to wall run correctly, you're not gonna push out. You're gonna push in and like up, but not out, because out is gonna get you falling, you know. That's not what you're gonna do. You're gonna push your hand with the posture of this, with the position of this, of the wall. You're gonna push it up a bit. Once you get that down, you should learn how to wall run correctly. So as you can see, I can wall run, and I'm switching when I'm falling, you know. You have the little walls cracks that you can switch on them. Also, I will teach you another step, a bonus step, is how to wall climb with one arm. So wall climbing with one arm is really like wall climb and wall run. If you learn these two techniques, you should be alright to wall climb with one hand. It should look something like this. You just gotta get the hell. I'm not that good at it, but I can teach people. I know how to do it, so just get it, practice it until you go up the wall. You can't do it anymore. So you know, it's not that hard. You know how to do it correctly. So now we got the one last step for the wall running is you wanna jump from wall to wall. You don't wanna be on the cracks. Now let's get to pinching. So pinching is not that hard. If you wanna practice pinching, basically just gotta go to the walls. It's the easiest pinching one. You gotta go to the walls and you gotta stick to your hands and as far as you can, because it's better. Or just gotta practice this position and hold you know, practice to go up like this. I know it looks weird, but you're just gonna practice to go up. Release, release, hold, jump, release, hold, jump, release. I'm gonna go up with this. Hold, jump, release, hold, jump, release, hold, up and release, hold up and release, hold up. You gotta get the position of this. This is the most easiest, like, out of all of them. I thought wall climbing was, but it's not. So you can do it after you learn how to do it on the walls right there. You can start and try to learn it on the trees. So I give an example. Let's say you scale a tree, okay? Scaling for your fun. And here you have like, you know what? You have here a long bird. You don't wanna scale it. You're gonna pinch climb. Here, it's harder than pinch climb on walls, but once you get the position of your hands, you should get that on the tree too. So, yep. So that was today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned a few things. Also, I'm sorry I didn't upload in a very long time, but that's the video for today. And yeah, bye bye.